everybody, and welcome to the Crafty Maven. This is Felicia. Here's the inspiration piece for this week, and I'm going to be dealing with the colors and the flowers. So this layout is of a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful garden that's located here in San Francisco at the Golden Gate Park. They really, really take a lot of time out to make this place really awesome, you guys. It is so pretty. It's just nothing but flowers and flowers and flowers. So if you have allergies, I wouldn't go there because it is strong, but it smells so good. I could only stay there for a short period of time due to allergies, but for the most part, it was beautiful, and that's why I had to take photos of it. And this is just part of the Golden Gate Park. So what I'm going to do with this layout here is I'm going to take some strips here. Now this is a scrap lift that I am doing, as you saw in the beginning there. I didn't get a chance to really say too much about that, but this is a old sketch that I've had in my stash for a long, long time. And so I decided to go ahead and do this sketch. And you're going to see here that this is going to come out on a slant. So what I do is I just go with the slant. That's what I'm going to end up doing. So I'm using a lot of stuff from my stash, and I'm using some of the Paige Evans papers here and from the Take Me Away collection, and I'm using some of the chipboard that also came with that collection as well. So I'm going to be putting these down and just, kind of in a random order here, but I'm trying to pick what I want to put on the layout here. So the sketch calls for the 3 panels, and then it also calls for a title at the bottom, which I'm not going to put the title at the bottom. I'm going to actually put the title at the top. But I'm going to also put some of these flowers around the edges at the top and all that other good stuff. So at the bottom there, I have cut some strips and I made them into like banners, and now I'm going to start gluing down the panels. Now here's where everything goes on a slant. For some unknown reason for myself, I don't know what happened. I think it's because I have the paper on a slant. Everything ends up going on a slant, but it's okay. It still turns out fine, and I still go with it. This is the first time I've actually went with a layout and regardless, and did not decide to go ahead and just get rid of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the photos now. And I'm going to kind of stagger them a little bit because I don't want them going straight across. So I'm trying to figure out if I want that one at the bottom or the top. So I decided to go ahead and put it down a little bit. So as you can see, if you look closely, it is going on a slant. It's starting to go on a slant, and I noticed that, and so I said, oh no. So I decided to go ahead and continue the slant. It's scrapbooking, so you can do whatever you want. Correct? Correct. So those pieces of paper are going on a slant. So now you can tell it's more slanted now than ever, and I decided to just leave it like that. So I'm going to grab a few of these little decorations here from the Paige Evans Take Me Away collection, the chipboard pieces, and I'm going to put them down. The colors is part of the title, so I was trying to figure out if I wanted to put on the other side or that side, but I put it in the middle because it doesn't blend in with the panel that's on the left there. So I'm using some more of the chipboards here, and I'm putting those down. And then I remembered that I had some of the ephemera from the Paige Evans collection, and I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I wanted to use those flowers and stuff, but I decided not to because they were completely, totally different colors for the layout, and they were a little too harsh. And so I wanted this to look more springy because it is spring, and it is a lovely, lovely time of the year, I think, because everything is blooming fresh and looking pretty, and a lot of it is fragrant, and it's just awesome. Unfortunately, if you have allergies, it's not so awesome. Anyway, so there's that flower that I found. It's an almost exact replica of the chipboard one, I think, and I decided to put that on the other side to balance it out. And so let's see, what am I doing here? Where did I go? Oh, there I am. I'm going to put a few more things there from the chipboard pieces there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some lines, and I'm going to journal quite a bit because I have a lot to say about this area. And I'm going to do the lines in a way to where it's pretty much on each one of the panels. And you'll see that in a minute once I get finished fooling around with these chipboard alphas. And that's also from the Take Me Away collection as well. And I'm going to use those for the rest of the title. And it says all the colors because there was so many different colors of these poppies, I think that is, if I'm not mistaken. And it was just, I mean, like, I've never seen so many poppies in one spot in my entire life. It was beautiful, beautiful, and it was different colors of them all. Or I think those are poppies or posies or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a really, I don't know what flowers are. My favorite flower is the rose, and that's the only flower I can really distinguish other than daisies and tulips and carnations, the main flowers. So there you can see I put all the journaling lines down there, and I put some on that panel, and I'm going to put some on the other panel as well. And I'm going to journal from left to right, and I'm going to start here at the bottom, and then I'm going to go to the next panel, and then I'm going to go to the top. So that's how my journaling is going to be. And then once I'm finished doing that, I decided to go ahead and just leave it like that. And once again, it is on a slant, but the journaling is not on a slant. It's just the rest of the photos and the panels. And so I decided to go ahead and just finish up the journaling. And so I'm doing the journaling here at the top. And I'm pretty much journaling about the beauty of the garden, and now how if you do come to San Francisco, that's one of the places that you need to go and visit, which is the Golden Gate Park. This garden is on the other side of the Golden Gate Park, which is the side closest to the ocean, and where the giant windmills are. I mean, they're huge. Yeah, I have pictures of those too. All right, so now I'm going to sprinkle some of this Heidi Swap Gold down there, and I'm pretty much done with this layout. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and be sure to tune in to the Crafty Maven for more crafty inspiration from the rest of the gals and group. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.